for the love you send my way. You're the spark that lights my every day. Through the highs and the lows, I find my
Good night,
voice.
family. Good
Cause
night,
with you I
family. Good
sing
night.
with
Greetings,
all my
greetings. How is everybody
heart.
doing?
My
How
rock,
is
my
everybody
my
doing?
ride or
Good
die.
night.
You lift me up when
Good
I'm
night,
reaching for the
family.
sky. Through the storms and the calm, we'll stay true.
Was gonna do it on my
Tested
phone and
enough,
then I said no, let
I'm
me just
grateful
do it right
for
here.
you.
So good night, family. How is everybody doing? Greetings. Good
Every
night,
shout, every cheer
everybody. Good night. Good
fills
night.
my
Good night.
soul.
I'm at the
You
bottom.
remind me
So
I'm
good
one
night,
piece
everybody.
of the whole.
How is
Together
everybody?
we shine like the morning sun. With your love and
I'm doing
support,
amazing
wonders
today. I'm
get
doing
done.
amazing
To
today.
my
I'm a little bit
OGs who stood the test of time, you're
under
my
the weather a little bit,
rhythm,
but we're
force
doing
in every
good. Doing good.
rhyme.
A little bit exhausted, but doing
Blessed to
good.
be right here, holding your
Can't
praise.
complain. Can't complain. Can
Forever
I
grateful
complain?
in this life's maze.
So
Oh, my rock, my
I've been
chrome,
running my
my ride or
stream, but
die. You
I'm not
lift me up
in my
when
stream
I'm
for
reaching
most of the
for the
time when I'm
sky.
running the stream because I've been
Through the
using
storms
that
and the
time to run my
calm, we'll stay
errands, get my
true.
stuff done,
Can't
and
say
all of these
enough,
things. So
I'm grateful
and
for
then I
you.
didn't get everybody
To
name.
my
But for
OGs who
anybody who's
stood
gonna
the
be
test of
here
time,
tonight that was watching the
you're my
restream
rhythm,
and all
the
these things
force
and
in every rhyme.
supporting, whether you
Blessed
comment,
to
whether you
be right
like,
here, holding
share,
your
whether you
praise.
just stay in the background and jam.
Forever
So if you
grateful
want, you
in
just
this
drop your
life's
name in the chat
maze.
because tonight I'm gonna do a
Oh,
huge
my
shout out
rock,
to
my
everyone as much
chrome,
as
my ride or
possible.
die.
As much
You
as
lift me
possible,
up
okay?
when I'm
And if I
reaching
miss
for the
you, don't
sky.
worry. The
Through the
love is there,
storms and
okay?
the calm, we'll stay true.
I'm thankful and I
Can't
am
say enough,
grateful. I
I'm
am
grateful for
thankful
you.
and I am
So
grateful
here's
for
my
each and
faith,
every one.
loud and
Ooh,
strong. You've been my melody,
yes,
my
guys.
life
Was
song.
not home today, but we
With
want to say
every
a big
word,
shout out
every
to each and
beat kept me
everyone
whole.
who's going to chat somebody
From my
since.
heart to yours,
Up
thanks for the
Movement
soul.
TV, bless up, bless up. Wagwan, brother, wagwan. So we're going to do some shout out
Grateful you
tonight. Big
saw,
shout out.
faithful you sold.
So what's going
Beautiful you
on?
sold.
How are you? How are you? So shout out to everybody.
Beautiful you
I'm
sold.
gonna try to shout out everybody as much as I can remember, and I was able to I was not able to get everybody done because I was not home all day today. I was not home.
Thank
When
you
I got
for
home,
the love
I asked my
you
son
send
because
my
I wasn't
way.
feeling well, and
You're
I
the spark
literally lay
that
on the floor and
lights
slept.
my every
And
day.
I asked my
Through the
son
highs
to
and the
because I was
lows,
busy today. I
I
was busy
find
doing
my
some stuff,
part.
and I was
Because
literally
of
on my
you,
feet
I
for so long.
sing with
So I
all
asked my
my
son to
heart. Oh, my
turn the
rock, my
restream
chrome,
off
my
for me,
ride or
but
die.
he said he did,
You
but
lift me
me
up
I
when
wasn't
I'm
feeling
reaching
well, so I
for the
was
sky.
literally knocked out on the floor.
Through the storms
And
and the calm, we'll stay true.
when I got up back, the
Can't say
stream was on, so
enough,
I just quickly
I'm
shut it
grateful
off.
for you.
Yes, so Layla, hey sweetie, how are you? How are you, Layla? How are you? Greetings, greetings. All right. So I'm gonna get
Every
into the
shout,
shout outs.
every
You want to
cheer
shout out everybody, all
fills
right?
my
And
soul.
remember, if you were
You
in any one
remind
of
me
my
I'm
live
one
stream and you
piece
don't hear your
of
name,
the
just drop a
whole.
comment because I'm gonna shout out
Together we
as
shine
much
like the
people as possible
morning sun.
tonight.
With your
Rising
love and
Star
support,
Dictators is
wonders
here.
get
We want
done.
to do a
To
huge
my
shout out to
OGs who stood the
everyone.
test of
So make sure
time.
you, if you were in my
You're my
live
rhythm,
streams
force in every
supporting and
rhyme.
so, Keshan
Blessed to
Harvey,
be
big
right
shout
here,
out. Happy
holding
Sunday.
your
How are
praise.
you doing? Little bit
Forever
tired and exhausted,
grateful
but
in
we are
this life's
here.
maze.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Dropping in
my
by
rock,
to
my
show some support.
chrome, my
Yes,
ride or die.
I'm gonna give
You
everybody a
lift
big
me up
shout out.
when I'm
Okay,
reaching for the
everybody.
sky. Through the storms and the calm, we'll stay true.
The Rising
Can't
Stars
say
status. We
enough,
shout out
I'm grateful
everybody.
for you. To my OGs who stood the test of time.
I just
You're
created this
my
song just
rhythm,
now for you
the
guys.
force in every rhyme.
Some of these songs that I
Blessed to
want to
be
create,
right
I
here,
realize that some of
holding
you
your
name I
praise.
can't use them either because
Forever
your name
grateful in
sometimes
this
links to
life's
an
maze.
artist name, like somebody
Oh, my
who
rock,
was an
my
artist.
chrome, my
The other
ride or
day I
die.
tried it, so I said, you know what?
You lift
I
me
don't
up
want to do it that
when
way. I
I'm
just
reaching
create
for the
something to go
sky.
towards everybody,
Through the storms and the
because it
calm,
wouldn't
we'll
go
stay
through.
true.
So I just want to do it a
Can't
different
say
way, you know what I
enough,
mean? Yes,
I'm
man.
grateful for you.
So I want to say a big shout out to everyone first and foremost for stopping by the live stream, for stopping by the live stream. I know I put in the comment section if I'm not going to be in the chat, I will say I'll be right back or something. But you guys still be there and support as well, you know, jumping in and say hello and so. So I want to say a big shout out. Let me just shout out to the people who are here already. So a big shout out to them. So Up Movement TV, big shout out to you. I'm saying thank you guys for stopping by. Really appreciate. And family, for everybody that is here, they have a channel, guys, and they really took the time out their busy schedule to really stop by Resilient Restream to throw some love, and even in the comment sections as well. So it's not just here but in other areas as well. So I'm just gonna try to shout out as much people as possible. But if you're here, you know yourself, whether you support the stream or you support the comment sections on any videos or shorts or anything, drop your name in the chat and I will shout out all of you. All right, but I want to say a big shout out to each and everyone, even if you don't want to, that's fine. I just want to say a big shout out to everyone and to everybody that watch me privately. I want to say a big shout out to you guys, because I can't take you guys for granted, because that is so important to me to shout you guys out, because not everybody want to be public, you know. Some people want to remain silent and just silent watchers or so forth. So you know yourself, give yourself a pat on the shoulder. Thank you guys for really, you know, standing the test of time and riding out the wave, riding out the storm with Resilient Queen. I really do appreciate you guys. All right, so we're gonna start with the chat. So Up Movement TV, big shout out to you, my brother. Big shout out. You keep striving, keep elevating, and go check this channel out, guys, so you can connect with each other and strengthen yourself and uplift in many different ways. You know, this platform here that's called YouTube, it's a platform, it's like a gallery where you can go and find so many different things, art that you would want to dabble into or support or buy or whatever it is, you know, for those of you who reach the monetization section and you want to support them that way. So there's so many different places to go support these people. So big shout out to Up Movement TV. And Layla, call her sweetie because that used to be her name. Big shout out to you for always supporting. Thank you so much, Layla. And Layla is all the way out of I think UK, Up Movement TV, I think USA, Jamaica, I'm not sure, but I know Jamaica for sure. So big shout out to you right there. Rising Star Taylor, big shout out to you. I'm not sure if you are from America, but in whichever country you are from, big shout out to you and thank you for always stopping by and showing some love and everything. So I appreciate all of you. And remember, guys, these people have a channel, so you go and check. Keishan Harvey, big shout out to you all the way out of JA. Big shout out to you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Big shout out to you guys. Keishan Harvey, yes, God bless you as well. Rising Star Taylor said, just dropping by to show support. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you stopping by as much as you can. I really appreciate these things, not for granted, you know, because putting something out there doesn't mean that people have to support you, but when they do, I think, you know, the greatest acknowledgement is to just shout them out as much as you can, you know what I mean? And Layla again say thank you. Happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday. Happy Monday. So everybody that is in Monday already, happy Monday. We're still in Sunday. In a few minutes we will be in Monday. All right, so happy Monday. Rising Star Taylor says that's great. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So connect with the dots with everyone, guys, and show some love to each and everyone when you can on your own time, okay? Rising Stars, show some hearts and stuff. So thank you guys so much. Really do appreciate. So we say, let me see what. Catcroft's Green Eyes. Big shout out to Catcroft Green Eyes. Big shout out to you guys. Send me some of those cookies. My kids will be tearing them up right now because they love cookies. All right, so I just got some name here, guys, that I randomly remember off my head and looking around and quickly putting some stuff and everything. So if you were in the live streams or anything at any given point when I start the Restream, drop your name in the chat and I will definitely shout you out. I Cherish Church, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for always bringing the word of God, for always blessing the platform, and for always gracing the platform with the blessing of the Lord. Thank you so much. I cherish church and continue with the work of God. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. And lyrics by Nidia. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you, Nidia. Thank you so much, Nidia, right there. And all these people have a channel that I'm gonna call their names out. Charita Jones, thank you for always supporting. I know you're a busy lady, but Charita Jones, we're going in the chat as much as possible. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, appreciate. And Ginny Lee Days, big shout out to you. Thank you so much for stopping by, gracing the Restream and everything. And I don't know, words can't explain. I'm grateful, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you put your life out there and you don't know who's gonna reach or how it's gonna go, if you're gonna get support, if you're gonna get this, if you're gonna get that. But I'm here to say, you know what? The chosen are here. And Tracy Local Learning. Big shout out to you, Tracy. And some of these people, they may not be in the Restream, guys, but they're in the comment section. They drop in their comments. They, let me know that they grace the stage. You know what I mean? So the big shout out to Tracy Local Learning, and she's all the way out of Canada as well. And for everyone else, I might not know where you're from, but around the world is the globe. So I'm gonna go the globe way. Around the world, I want to say a big shout out to everyone from around the world. Rising Star Theater said, "Welcome, my friend. It's good to be supportive. I support people too." Yes. So guys, remember, please connect with each other on your time when you can, because everybody can be very busy at time. Because at least for me, in these latter parts, I'm getting really busy. So big shout out. Sweetie Juicy, big shout out to you. Big shout out to you guys for stopping by, gracing the stage, I know you're busy, lady, because I've been seeing your workouts and stuff like that. So big shout out to Sweet Juicy for always gracing. Alisa Map, big shout out to you for always coming. I see you in the live stream, Alisa, when you can and everything, and I appreciate everyone. So big shout out to every single one of you. Thank you so much. Love and appreciation. And to Big Jack, big shout out to you. And as I said, I'm calling people out even if they weren't not on my stream. It's still a shout out for everybody because I see in the comment section as well. And this is not everybody, but I'm just calling out as much as I can. Big shout out to Big Jack there. He have Iron Sharpening Iron Show there, guys, where he connect with different people. Feeling this coming to everything. There's a big shout out to him, guys. He have a channel. And to my SE Games, big shout out for you. I saw you coming in the live stream there, guys, and sending some love and support. So big shout out to my ND Games. Cynthia Blackwell, hello, greetings to everyone. Yes, big shout out to Cynthia Blackwell. Thank you so much for coming in, stopping, showing some love. Appreciate all of you. Lady Jinx, big shout out to Lady Jinx. I know her to Dapper PH. So big shout out to Dapper PH for gracing and my ND Games, through my ND Games and Dapper PH and Lady Jinx and all the Lady Jinx, the people that come over from Lady Jinx. I didn't have all of you names, but if you're here, just drop your name in the chat so I can make sure I shout you all out. All right. So big shout out to everyone. Alison said no problem, came out to support. Yes, Alison, thank you so much. I remember, family, everyone not everyone have a channel, but for those who have a channel, go out there and send your love, send your support, and keep going, family. Well, remember, you understand, the Lord will work the dots for you as long as you're putting in the work. The Rising Star Status said that's the right spirit on this app. Not good to ghost people engaging with audience. It's important. Yes. And I see you guys, and I'm saying, I ask myself, Lord, what can I do? Because I'm not in this Restream most of the time, as you guys can see. But you guys leave in a comment, so that's very good. So I can get the ball rolling. So thanks to Lady Jinx. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Dapper PH. Big shout out to CEO of Cash. Big shout out to you, CEO of Cash, for always coming in. And Selena the Celestial. These were just random. I didn't just list anything. I'm just calling out the names, that this is just random, okay? And Elena and Ellis. Big shout out to you guys. Ellis, Elena, I think I'm saying it, Elena and Ellis. Big shout out to you guys for always stopping by, hit the streams, and leaving your comments. So I saw that you're there and everything. But when I see it, you guys were already left because then I was not there when you guys were in. But for you to stop in here, every one of you, to stop and just jump in and show some love to let me know you were here. Everything matters, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever minutes you were here for, everything matters. Because by the end of the day, pennies add up. You understand? So if you guys agree when we say pennies add up, you can put some thumbs up there. So big shout out to all of you. And ladies, so I talk. She's coming from, I think, Selena as well. So big shout out to Selena, the Celestial ladies. So I talk coming from her channel there as well. So I want to say a big shout out to all the Australians. I hope I'm saying that correct. But forgive me. Big shout out to Australia and everybody from Australia. I know you guys have a YouTuber here in Michigan right now. He's there for the game. I think he flew back to Australia today. I think how many hours of flight was it? I forgot how many hours of flight that was. Yes. Right, I was hosting the same thing yesterday and now you are doing the same topic. Oh my God. I got up just now and I'm like, what can I do? Rising Star Tate. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And you know what too? As I remember your name, Rising Star Tate, I want to say big shout out to Rising Phoenix. Yes, they I think Rising Phoenix was here yesterday. A big shout out to you guys. Remember, if I don't call your name, guys, I didn't write down anything. This is just a random writing stuff. So I want to say drop your name in the chat so I can acknowledge all of you that was in the stream, or even if you weren't in the stream, you were in the chat, you were in the comment section, or wherever you were at, you were in the liking section, whatever role you play, because everybody have a schedule, everybody busy. I understand. Alisa Map say all the hearts, yes, all the hearts goes up. Trina, big shout out to you, Trina. I know your retirement is coming up, so I want to say thank you for service, as a teacher and as a teacher myself. I want to say big shout out to each and everyone. Jace comes from Rising Phoenix too. I want to say a big shout out to Jace. Thank you so much. Her name is Jace. So if I'm not pronouncing it correct, her name is that. And this lady been rocking with me way before I even met majority of you. Her name is Shannon, and she's out of Africa. That's her name. I think Nasubaga, something like that. But her first name is Shannon. It's Hania. So I want to say a big shout out to her as well. And Karn, big shout out to Karn. I know when he come here. And whether you guys watch silently, shout out to all of you. You know what I mean? Cynthia, I said big shout out to Cynthia. And Danny Malik, she in creation. She comes here. Big shout out to Danny Malik. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correct, Danny Malik. So I want to say a big shout out to you guys for stopping by. She's the one who do the basket and stuff like that, and so different ways where she go, like Family Dollar Tree and stuff, and then she create her little basket or so, guys. So yes, there. And Charmaine Newbold, big shout out to you guys. And Triple South, big shout out to you guys. So I'm just gonna go through and WNC right, big shout out to you. And Gen X Effect, big shout out to you guys. Remember, if you're here, let me know. Big shout out to you guys. Honestly Love, big shout out to you. Back to Shauna, big shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by, whether in the chat section, in the like section, whichever section you stopped into. I want to say a big shout out to each and every one of you. I'm missing that back. Yes, thank you so much. I see you guys. All right, and who else? Let me see, guys, so I can shout out as much people as I can. Because I'm not being the live stream all day and everything. So I want to say big shout out to every single person. Big shout out, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday night. I know it's not always an easy time or so, but I want to say big shout out to every single person. Lisa's got style. Big shout out to you. Thank you so much. The World Smile with Basil. I want to say a big shout out to everyone. Rising Star Tate and say, what are you doing? Doing is just great. Many don't do such topic. Okay, all right, thank you. But as we grow, we learn it. Because just now I was just talking before I get on here, and I said, Lord, what can I do? Because these people really showed up even when I'm not there. You know, they let their presence be known, whether liking, commenting, sharing something. and just come to me, just say, you shout out. That's what claim, and that's it. So the Lord working mysterious way, we just have to, wait. The Lord will figure it out for us. Big shout out to you guys, and Morgan in movement. Big shout out to you guys as well. I'm going through this notebook here that I have as well, and just shouting out some people here. I mean, RNZ CEO, big shout out to you. We have to just shout out when we can, because sometimes we don't have that time. So I want to say a big shout out to everyone, to every person that come here. Ansel Ray, big shout out to you. Big shout out to everyone. Alice Omar, big shout out again to you. Rising Star Theta, big shout out again to you guys. I've seen you guys, coming in and show me some love and everything. Dara Street Food, big shout out to you guys. Big shout out. Carmen Jackson, big shout out. I said I Cherish Church already. Big shout out to every single person. What, believe it or not, you guys play a major role in making Resilient be able to stream, do this, do that, because the different interaction, the different way I engage with you guys with the two comments, even though I need to get up to par with the comment, because a lot of comments be coming and sometimes the bottom ones get pushed down and the top ones are being read. So I gotta find a way, get a time to just go through all of that. You know what I mean? So see with me. So big shout out to you guys. If you guys are here, don't be afraid to drop your name in the chat so we can professionally shout you out. Miss Sinapback Tishana, big shout out to you. Yes, Miss Sinapback, thank you. I've seen you the other day in the chat, but I was not here. So when I come home, and that's the beauty of Restream, when I come home, I see it. So big shout out to you. Christopher Flash, big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. And British Hideaway, big shout out to you guys. Big shout out, and we want to give a big shout out to Gen X Effects too. Hopefully he can get next level there. He really being a good person, supporting as much as he can. So, and to everybody, you play a role. Everybody play a role. You can't take you guys for granted. Miss Simi V, big shout out to you guys. Big shout out. Don't take nothing for granted. Life is short, and I don't want to take nothing for granted. Nothing. Mega big shout out. Barry, walking exercise for your health. I need to be walking too. Barry, walking exercise for your health. I need to be walking. So I guess this is resonating, this headline here. I guess resonating with a lot of us who need to get back out there and be bubbly. You know what I mean? So big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to Barry there, and thank you for your support. I'm just going through and see. Make sure, if you're here and you haven't heard your name, Sean Dig, big shout out to you. I did Tracy Local Learning already. Big shout out to you guys already. Big shout out. Words can't explain. Wisdom Sparks Motivation. Big shout out to you guys. Inner Beauty Blessing Lifestyle. Big shout out to you guys. I just want to say big shout out to every single person. And if you watch any one of my videos, my shorts, my live, or my restream, leave your name in the chat so we can all shout you out and somebody can know who you are. If they're not yet connected, everybody can connect with that. You know what I mean? Miss Sinapback said, I like your music. It's nice. I just created it for you guys, but I found out that some of you guys' names are similar to the musicians or artists. So I couldn't use it. So I'm saying, you know what? I'll just do it just like this. So I just type in some things. So thank you, Miss Sinapback Trishana right there. Thank you guys so much. And I'm just going through and shouting out everybody, you know what I mean, that I have right here as well. I did Inner Beauty Lifestyle, Grace Travel and Visa Retirement. Big shout out to you, Boo and Buddies. Budgets, shout out to you as well. Whether they're here or not now, but it's still a shout out. Big shout out to everyone. Nemo 514, big shout out to you. Thank you so much. The sky's the limit for everyone. Empowerment Living, big shout out to you guys. We want to say a big shout out. I'm just looking through guys and see how many people I can really go out of Faith up here or something. Hopefully I'm saying your last name correctly. Big shout out to you. Honestly love, big shout out to you. Big shout out. We say shout out. So shout out to America. Alice to say, hey, Miss Snapback, hey, Alison. Yes, big shout out. Shout out to everyone because without you guys, we will not be possible. Whether you're past, present, current, whichever bracket we fall in, we all fall somewhere. But guess what? It's a start, it's a middle, and it's an ending. Correct? Such is life. That's how life is. We have a start, we have a middle, and we have an ending. So big shout out to wherever you place yourself in this world and wherever we are in this world. I want to say big shout out to everyone. And for anyone who I forget, I just want you to know that I did not forget you. I just didn't have everything down. So I'm Jax MST86. Big shout out to you. I'm just going through and try to make sure that, you know, if I jump anybody, forgive me because my brain is jumping more than me. But forgive me. That's all the notes I got in my book right now. But if you are here and you did not hear your name, it's never too late. It's a popcorn yellow stride. Yes, big shout out to every single person. We can't take you guys for granted. No. So I want to say big shout out. You know, you can't give up. We cannot give up. So we have to say thank you. And thanks to God for creating a platform. You know, I say YouTube is like this gallery that you have so many things on YouTube that nowadays we have things. And guys, while I'm doing the shout out, I've been making my videos and I want to say a special shout out to Empowerment Living for telling me about the Pinterest that we can go get the information on. So this picture is from Pinterest right here. And also to CEO of Cash for showing, she was doing a tutorial on how to do the Restream as well. And there was another person that was doing the Restream tutorial as well. But it wasn't hard enough. You just gotta learn something. So big shout out to those persons as well. And now when I post videos on here now, I have this for anybody haven't tried it yet. It's called Microsoft Clip Champ. Check that out, guys. It's amazing. You download it on your computer and it is beautiful, guys. I'm telling you. So it do editing, and if you have too much space in it, it tell you, oh, go back and delete this before you before you export it over, before you transfer it over and everything. So guys, check that one out if you're not yet with that. So if you're looking for something simple, you have AI. You don't have to do the AI version. I don't use the AI version. So I guess you'd have to have something before and then upload from your computer. So I haven't touched the AI version, but I use the other version. And it's Microsoft. Let me type it in the chat for those of who are not familiar with it yet. They can go check it out, guys. You know, there are several things out here that is making things a little bit more better for small content creators. You know, there are several things out here. So it's called Microsoft Clip. You see a lot of my videos I've been using now. It's coming from there. Something, and you have intro and outro. So intro is like when you want to create an intro to let people see what's happening with your, just to get a start or so. So that's it right there, guys. You just type in it. I think they have an app for it as well, so you can go and check that out from Billy. So we're growing, and while we're learning, while I'm learning, I'm gonna try to share as much as possible that I am learning. All right, so as much as possible. So yes, so guys, spring is coming, guys, and we can't wait to see the place look back so green, so lush. The spirit of everything is just nice and green and fresh. We don't have to be clumsy. I don't have to be clumsy. I can speak for myself. I don't have to be clumsy. I don't have to be all this because I go back to the lush green place. I know it may be rainy and all this, no more snow, hopefully rain, but we get out that goal one day. So I want to say a big shout out to each and every one of you guys. I hate to say, guys, I need to find another way to address my supporters and such. I hate to say you guys. You guys more sound like, when you're in a friend zone and you're all out there talking and say, hey yo, whatever, whatever. But anyway, many times I use clip champs as well. It's easy to use. Yes, and thanks. You hear that? Rising Star Tater said many times. And I just discovered it the other day. I just discovered it. I'm like, all we need sometimes is to just pick our phone or whatever device we have. That's all we need sometimes. Is to just pick it up and start do some research, because how I found champ was I went on Pinterest and then I was downloading some stuff and it took me right to there, and then it said, oh, there's another one here, and then all of a sudden I see a bunch of editing tools. But I like Champ because it kind of helped me as a person who's not savvy yet. You know what I mean? So it kind of helped me. So if you're one of those persons who not savvy yet, they kind of do a lot of things for you. You just have to be able to know where you're putting stuff and how to do that. And you can also do a voice recording and drop it in there as well, so you can play in your video while you have things going on. And I found that out, was it last night? But I haven't posted that video because I was doing some stuff with it, just playing around. So I didn't post that video. And then but check it out, guys. So those who don't use it, I hear Rising Star Tater use it. So check it out. Check it out. So now you have a confirmation there to say yes. You can go check it out, and you use it on your computer. If you have a phone, I think it can be used on there as well. But it's so easy, guys. And if you have too many spacing when you don't, let's say you're dropping a clip here over this section, and when you're dropping the clip over this section, then you can say, all right, then you have too much stuff, so you can just it give you the delete box. Let's say the delete box is here, you delete this gap right here, and then it's gone, then everything just come together like this, and then it make it smooth for you. So it's a nice editing tool, and please to play around with it. You have a variety of stuff. You have intro for YouTube, you have intro for TikTok, whatever platform you're on, we have intro for all that. So don't forget that, family. All right, don't forget that. So big shout out once again, and if I forget anyone, please remember to drop it in the chat or leave a comment on any one of my videos. And as going forward, family, I'll be talking so fast, it feels like I'm running. Somebody running me down. Rising Star Tater said, yeah, easy when you want to remove the black bars. If you want full screen. Oh, I haven't gone that far yet. I'm still novice. I'm still a novice. But you know what, I find it to be not so bad, it's not so bad thus far though, so I'm grateful for that. I am grateful. Yes, I am grateful, family. But it's a lot to learn, family. But when we will learn something, make YouTube be that gallery where we share this stuff for others who are coming up, aspire to be a content creator. They don't know where to start. Yes, our start may not look like their start because we struggle to figure out things. Many of us, like myself, we can say yes, we struggle to figure out stuff, while some people, they were already inclined with technology already, but their struggle is probably just limited into using the new device or the new whatever gadget they had or whatever app they're going to use. It's just to play around a little bit because they were already savvy in it, which we call them technophilers, so they were more advanced already. So exposing them to a new thing, they already like, okay, that's nothing for me. That's like cheese, the mouse and the cheese. I believe in miracle. You know what I mean? They be dancing because they believe in miracle because, they already have that. But for the person who don't have those ability yet, you know what I mean, go check it out. It's a good tool to use, you know what I mean? So far, I've seen it. I haven't explored everything yet, but thus far, it's not a bad tool. And what I like with it, before you upload the video, after you think you have done putting all that you need to put in, it will tell you have too many space in it. So do you want to continue editing, or do you want to just upload it as that? So instead of to have a choppy video, then you could just do that. So guys, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Life is short, and I'm not taking none for granted because I only got one. So I'm sorry, I'm not taking my life for granted. You know what I mean? gone were the days, but now I'm not taking my life for granted because so many things is happening, so many sickness, my family, in the family, and all these things. But I'm just saying that what a beautiful way when people can support you, and they might send you a comment, especially in Restream, because when you do Restream and you're looping it, you don't know who's gonna be in there, because when you loop, it kind of give you a way to. I see Restream as a way. Let's say you have to make an error, and you know you're not gonna be able to post a video today. Go back, do your local Restream loop, and run it. Even if it's two people for the day come, it's still support. Support matter. It doesn't matter if it's one. At least there is not a zero. You know what I mean? So everything make up the universe. The YouTube algorithm. Everything makes something up. So don't forget that because we're on the run. See you later. I'm taking my kids
Thank
to
you for the
school.
love you
Okay,
send
all
my
right.
way.
Have a
You're
blessed
the
night,
spark that
rising
lights my
star
every
Ted, and
day.
thank you so much.
Through the
Appreciate
highs and the
you, and thank you
lows, I
also for
find my
confirming about
part.
the
Because
quick
of you, I
camp
sing
as
with all
well.
my
So
heart.
anybody else interested
Hold my rock, my
can go
cradle,
use
my
it. It's
hope
out there for
tonight. You
everyone
lift
to
me up
utilize,
when you
and
reach
there's
for
several
the
other
sky.
things out there to
Through the
utilize as
storms
well.
and the
I haven't
cold,
tried
stay
the
true.
voiceover effect
Can't
yet. I
say
need to figure
enough,
that one
I'm
out as well.
grateful
But I
for
want to say a
you.
big shout out to you guys. And if I missed any one of you that was here, and when I mean here, whether in comment section or anything, another day I will leave me a comment, and another day I will shout out all of you. All right, another day. And then there's some things coming in the pipeline for me as well, family. So I will be busy at times, but I'm gonna try to make sure next time going forward, when I come home and before I end the restream, I'm gonna try to make sure that I write down everybody name, so that way I can come and shout everybody out. That's a way of saying thank you. I saw you. I appreciate you. All right. So even if you're here, you just popped in and you say, "Oh, you say hi," and Brazilian Queen don't seem like she's there. Just read the message that I will left a message in there that I'll be right back or I'll be out for a little while. So that means if you message again and you don't see any response, that means Resilient Queen is literally out. You know. Wow. But I want to say a big thank you to every one of you and keep going. So for every single content creators out here, we don't have a silver platter, but I can say keep going. Keep going. Do what you gotta do. Post it daily if you can, and if you can't, you can start set up your restream so you can loop and go ahead and do what you gotta do. I gotta figure out um how to instead of me end it, I gotta figure out how to end it on its own. So maybe say we run it for maybe 8 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then it can officially end on its own. You know. So I gotta figure out how to do that. I watched a video before. I've seen somebody doing that, but I don't know. I gotta go back and watch the video to see that part. So I could set that part up so the video don't have to just keep running while I'm not here. You know what I mean? But family, if you are busy in your everyday because it's back to school, it's not summer yet, and you have a lot of stuff to do like me, I have a lot of stuff coming up that I gonna have to do, and something gonna have to make a shift for me. But I want to say to you guys, try to restream and see what you can do. And they have the paid version for a lot of stuff. And the app I used to create my music as well is Suno. So if you guys are interested in Suno, you can do that. They have the paid version, which is giving you with the paid version because they give you a little bit more right? So a lot more stuff than just using the free version. All right. So family, keep going, keep pushing yourself. Don't give up. The sky is the limit. It doesn't matter if today you are down. Get up tomorrow, brush yourself off, get up and dust yourself off and tell yourself, listen,
Thank you for the love you
I
send
am
my
me
way.
and I am going to
You're the
fight
spark that
to the
lights my
storm
every day.
regardless. Because
Through
storms
the
are there
highs
for
and the
challenge.
lows, I
They're
find
not there
my
to hold
part.
you down
Because of
unless you
you, I
want them to
sing with
hold you
all
down.
my heart.
They're there as a
Hold my rock, my
reminder to tell
cradle,
you that
my hope
sometimes we
tonight.
need to take a
You lift
shift
me
and we
up
need to take a
when
toll. And
reaching
that's
for
why
the
I
sky.
take the toll.
Through the
Sometimes we have
storms
to
and
get
the
off
cold, we'll stay true.
the
Can't
side
say
street and go
enough,
on the
I'm
freeway and so
grateful
on.
for
Sometimes we have to
you.
get off the freeway and go on the side street. So whatever the storm is in your life, you know what that look like. Whether the storm out, fight, don't give up. And as content creators, Every day is not gonna be easy. You're gonna have days where you're melting like a snow, and that's all right. It's natural. It's rather for you to be expressive with it so people can understand you. Because when people understand you, it's easier for them to deal with you than they don't understand you, and and you just blow steam. But when you show who you are, people will understand you, people will appreciate you, and they will always be respectful to you. You understand? They might not like your mouth because your mouthpiece, you know what I mean? But by the end of the day, they will respect you because now they can start to say, okay, this is how this person is. You know what I mean? So shout out to everyone out there who are very much expressive, who are not afraid to speak up, and big shout out to everybody who are doing their thing and humble themselves. And elevation is something that is not overnight. I call elevation growth. You have a ladder and you don't climb the top just like that. It's a step, step, step. So take your steps, stay in your lane, take your step and elevate yourself, and that's all we can say. And don't give up. You know what I mean? The journey to success is not gonna look like everybody's journey. Your journey is your journey, your story is your story. What you're gonna do is what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? What I gotta do is what I got to do. You know what I mean? And that's why they always say when we're talking, we have to learn to use the I statement to make sure that we're not imposing our belief on others. That's why we have to also remember that we must have a mind of our own. Our mind is powerful, and sometimes it drifts just like the ocean when you're out there on the boat or when it drift. But come back, get yourself back, reel yourself in. You're catching the fish, reel yourself back in, caught yourself and get back, brush off. And I'm like, okay. It's like you take a quick nap and you get up and you feel rejuvenate, you're energized, and you're ready again, you're bubbly again. You're ready to take on the world again. You know what I mean? We all sometimes dive down in our dark phase of our life, but don't let our dark phase hold us down. So big shout out to all the fighters that are out there. What I mean fighters, you have a dream, you have a mission, you have a vision, and you're not letting nothing hinder you from getting there. Ask the question, is the hinders gonna be there? 100% they will be there. What is what we are gonna do, or what I am going to do, are gonna remove those hinders so that we can elevate to the next level, or I can elevate to the next level. So however that elevation you want that elevation of your life to look like, keep fighting, don't give up, humble, and pushing out your videos, pushing out whatever it is that you need to push out. Sometimes the thing that we say, oh, we're not pushing this out, that's the thing that go viral. I watched in the news today, and I saw where they said this young girl turned her school bathroom into she turned her school bathroom into hair salon where she do hair for free to help support her classmates. So it goes to show, even though that is back in the days, but because you see how technology can just blow people, but these things were back in the days. Because I remember when I was a kid, oh, Miss Sinapback said good night. Good night, Miss Sinapback. Good night. Thank you. I remember as a child when I was going to high school, we used to be in the bathroom all the time. I go up on the playground there in some bushes here and combing here, braiding here, styling up here, especially when it come on to sports day. Anybody have sports in their area? Yes, I will be there. I'm talking like somebody here with me and I'm saying, yes, I'm crazy now. Woo! I'm losing my mind, family. But I guess when you become a YouTuber, you talk to yourself so many times and you answer yourself so many times. You put one point. Yes, girl, yes. Such is life. And we used to do it here, but because of technology now, and anybody back in the olden days can relate to these things. We've been doing hair and nails and cutting hair long time everywhere we go. Maybe on the side of the street, or we take the roller wherever we live, where water was so frequent, and carry it to some neighborhood house, and we get a clean up bath or something, and you have your deodorant and all these things. I'm telling you, man, we come a long way with technology and everything. Now with technology, everything can go viral, but it's been there for years, but because there was no technology privilege then. So when the things are coming now, it look brand new, but to be told, they're not new. It's just because of technology showcasing the things that we were doing in our days, how or you know your days. And you can relate. We can relate because we've been there. It's just that in our days, sorry, technology, hi, weren't that privileged. You know, we all have these smartphone, no more flip phone, no more bang bang. You know what I mean? No more. I remember I had a family member when she get the phone call, we had a antenna phone, a big old back antenna phone. Turn the phone upside down, don't know how to answer it. I say hello, and it's supposed to be up like this, so the antenna up. So those were the days, family. We come a long way with technology. Look at all of us now. We can connect with grandparents. We can connect with our aunties. We can connect with our uncles from all over the world. You know, we can connect with people who been here for so long in their 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s that can tell their stories that we as young people would not know then what they had been through or how they were living in the 80s or in the 90s or in the
Thank you for the
70s or in
love
the
you send
60s
my
now
way.
with
You're
YouTube,
the
you know,
spark that
and
lights
several
my
other
every
platforms.
day.
But since I'm on
Through the
YouTube, I have to give
highs and the
credit to
lows,
YouTube.
I
And
find my
with
part.
now with
Because of
YouTube,
you, I sing with all my
we
heart.
are able to
Oh, my rock, my
go
candle,
into
my
so
ride or
many
die. You lift
different
me up
content
when I'm
creators'
reaching for the
homes
sky.
without being there
Through the
physically.
storms and the calm, we'll
This
stay
is
true.
amazing. This
Ain't
is
enough, I'm
amazing. This
grateful
is
for you.
fantastic. And for that, I want to say a big shout out to every single
So here's my
person
thanks and
that
my
opened their
song.
doors
You've been
for
my
people
melody,
from
my
all
life
walks of
song.
life, including myself,
With
that
every
didn't
word
even
and
know who
beat,
we're
let
opening
me
up our
hold.
doors
From my
to.
heart to yours, thanks
You know,
for your
some of the
soul.
doors that are
My
open
rock, my
through
candle,
the
my ride
YouTube
or
platform,
die.
there are
You lift
doors
me
that
up when
change in
I'm
life.
reaching
You know,
for the
people are
sky.
going through so much, and they said, just listening to you, I feel relieved. You know, I watch a video of you saying something, even if it wasn't your word, but because you created it and put it on your platform, it resonate with them.
Love you
You know what I
send
mean? So big
my
shout out
way.
to these people. And
You're the
also, I
spark
want to
that
give a
lights
big
my every
shout
day.
out as well
Through the
to these
highs
people
and the
who are
lows, I
creating
find
these
my
apps,
part.
this
Because of
platform,
you, I
so
sing
that
with all
content
my
creator like
heart.
myself can
Oh,
utilize them and
my
can
rock,
also make the work of me a little bit easier.
you
And
lift
big
me
shout out
up
to Restream
when
as
I'm
well, because
reaching
these
for the
things are not
sky.
easy, guys.
Through
Can
the
you imagine if
storms
we
and
were
the
supposed to do
calm,
it
we'll
from
stay
scratch and
true.
we're not savvy, we're
Ain't
not
enough,
technophile,
I'm
or we
grateful
live
for
alone like me
you.
with my kids and don't have anyone to really guide you through
Fills my
the
soul.
things? Can you
You
imagine? So
remind
we
me
have to
of
say,
the
I
peace
want to
of the
say
whole.
a special shout out to
Together we
YouTube
shine
and to
like the
all these
morning
platforms
sun.
and all
With your
these
love, it's
apps,
a wonderful
Restreams and all
dawn.
these apps in
To
what they
my
call it,
own Jesus
Microsoft
stood the test of
Camp,
time.
and all
You're
these
my
other
way,
variety of
thunder
apps,
force
and
in
to
every rhyme.
Suno or whatever apps
Blessed
you're
to be
using.
right
I
here
want to say a big
holding
shout
your
out to them,
praise.
because without them,
Forever grateful in this
look at me
life's
now looking at my
race.
videos, so looking so
Oh,
nice, you know,
my
Pinterest
truth,
and all these
my
places that I be going.
forte.
You
You
know, the
lift me
places
up
you go,
when I'm
so
reaching
you can
for the
relate to that
sky.
differently. You know what I mean?
Through the storms
But look
and the
at how
calm, we'll
things, instead
stay
of having a
true.
choppy choppy this,
Can't
choppy
say
choppy that,
enough.
you know,
I'm
at least
grateful
you get to see
for
the
you.
true authentic life of how
Oh,
I am living.
Jesus stood the
But
test
also
of
get to see
time.
when you're stepping
You're
up in
my
life,
way,
how
thunder
things can
force
be.
in
When I mean
every
stepping up in life,
rhyme.
you're stepping up as a
Blessed to
content
be
creator. You're trying
right
to put
here,
more
holding your
effort in
praise.
your work. Then
Forever
you start to
grateful
see the
in
growth. You
this
start to see
life's
the
race.
development. You start to see the
Oh,
strength of you. You
my
start to see
truth,
the fruit of your
my
labor. You know what I
forte.
mean? It
You
might
lift
not be
me up
perfect
when
yet,
I'm reaching
but we
for the
get there.
sky.
And when you do
Through
the
the
paid version,
storms
then you
and the
get a
calm,
little
we'll
bit
stay
more
true.
better in
Can't
things.
say
You know, it just
enough.
this is
I'm
just a little
grateful for you.
synopsis. I call it
So here's
synopsis
my thanks and
of
my
these apps when you have
song.
the free version. Just a synopsis,
You've been my melody,
so
my
that
life
you can get a
song.
head start to see
With
where,
every word
okay,
and
this is how
beat,
this
let
app
me
work. Oh, I like it.
hold.
Then if
From
you
my
like it,
heart
then
to
you pay
yours,
for the
thanks
paid
for your
version
soul.
so that you can get more
Oh,
access to it. So big shout out, because it's a shout out night. So big shout out to the apps as well, you know, and big shout out to everyone. You know what I mean?
thank you for the
Life,
love you
I
send
cannot
my
take life for
way.
granted.
You're the spark that
I cannot,
lights
you
my
know,
every
because
day. Through the
without
highs
life,
and the lows, I
I
find.
would not be here. So I cannot take life for granted. You know what I mean? I have to give that up. And then one of the thing I like with Suno as well, you can shout out people with different way, but you gotta be careful because sometimes the names connected to the the names connected to an artist or so. But I want to say a huge shout out to every single one of you. Remember, going forward, I'm going to try my best to shout out as many people as possible. So once you come into my Restream, Christopher Flash, greetings, greetings. Big shout out to you. Big shout out. Big shout out. I think everybody had already left. They did their part and they left. So big shout out. We shout out to everybody that was here. So big shout out to you, Christopher Flash. So I want to say shout out to everybody. Shout out to the apps that are making small content creator like me feel a little bit more sigh of relief. And you know what I mean? I can just relax sometime and just I'm going about my business, because when you have kids, anybody have kids, and not just kids, but you have work, you have a schedule. Sometimes your schedule getting tight and all these things, and you gotta fight and everything. Restream. Go to Pinterest, go to all these other places and then create the videos on a computer, upload them to Restream, loop it, you're good to go. You know what I mean? So yes, I missed you. Listen, since night I was giving you a shout out and I wanted to say that and I'm like, oh my god. But you know what? Tag me in the video so I can watch it because I missed it. And then today I went out early this morning. I got up I got up 5 something this morning. And then I heard a voice said, go start your, because I wasn't going to do it, but I literally hear the voice say, go turn your computer on while in at home and just do what you got to do in the background. And stuff like that. So I going to have to watch it over. So how was it, Chris? How was it? I know they probably have many laughters over there, laughing. And then now I'm going to be so busy going forward. So I don't know how the nights are going to go yet. I will think about it. I don't know how my nights are going to go yet because I think some changes are coming. Not with my YouTube journey, but it might affect my YouTube journey. When I mean journey, in terms of when I come in the night. So especially for now over the weekends. So over the weekends I might have to start doing and the loop. I'll probably start the loop to do for maybe 8 hours. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. But big shout out to each one of you and content creators. Please don't give up. I don't care if you're at the bottom part, the middle, the top, wherever you are. Please do not give up. Sometimes things seem overwhelming, but also let your supporters know. You know what I mean? It's okay to vent. But what is not okay is when you keep everything in and the next thing something happened drastic. It's not gonna happen to us because we're virtually. You know what I mean? But don't keep nothing in. Find a way. If you have good support system, talk to them about. If you don't have that, you have a platform now. You can vent in there. You know what I mean? You never know who's out there to reach out and help you and everything. And to everyone who's sending the love out there and the prayers and me praying for directions and asking God to redirect me. And all these things. I want to say a big shout out to you guys because we're not alone in this. We are not alone. No matter how we feel, this moment doesn't mean you must have it every day. We are not alone, and it's okay not to be okay. So don't be out there. Don't be thinking that every day you must be okay. Sometime coffee, sometime tea, sometime we're gonna have steak, sometime we're gonna have chicken, sometime we're gonna have fish, sometime we're gonna have no meat, sometimes it's just pure vegetable, and sometimes we're not gonna have nothing at all. So we gotta remember. I'm just tying this into everyday life to make you understand that sometimes coffee, sometimes tea, things are not gonna go where we want all the time. But still come out, still show up, still do your videos, still create your content, still do what you gotta do. All my devices are running like, I don't know, like somebody knocked them up the head, right? But I'm still trying my best to do the best I can thank God I have a laptop. I just need to learn a thing or two more, and I don't know with how things are going to be shifting now. I am not sure how is it going to go, but I'm not going to give up. I will do my endeavor best. And since we have some places here where we can just get something and just do what I gotta do, I know that it's not, I don't think so. So let me see how it goes. It's all about prioritizing and how I strategize myself. So, and then with my kids, because, yeah. Whew, and then I gotta go to the store. But big shout out to you guys. Big shout out once more. Once more. I'm not gonna stay long with you guys tonight because the days change now. I guess we're going backward or forward. I don't even remember my timeline. Girl, don't remember her timeline. Embarrassing. So a big shout out to everyone. So let's go again. So big shout out again to Up Movement TV. Layla is artistic. Big shout out to you. I call you Sweetie. So big shout out to you. Rising Star Taylor. Big shout out to you. Keshana Harvey. Big shout out to you again. Thank you guys. And remember guys, majority of these people here, I know a few don't have a channel, but they do have a channel. So for the ones that have a channel, you guys connect so that you can. I know some of you are already connected or connected. Do what you guys gonna do. You know what I mean? Whatever works for everybody. Platforms are out there for calmness, soothing. When you're bitter, when you're angry, whatever. When you want to just, who is crazy today? Several things are out there in this YouTube gallery. We have so many things. We have options. All right, so connect. Alyssa Mom, big shout out to you. Cynthia Blackwell, big shout out to you. Grateful for all of you. Sinat back to Shana, big shout out to you. I'm shouting out everybody and then close the video off. It's a shout out video. We do a detour. But who don't detour? Who don't detour? Only resilient queen with detour, not a bread to detour. So her GPS not working. There's no start button, so she got a detour. So big shout out to everyone and Christopher Flash for gracing the platform. So guys, I need to find a name for you. I don't like all you guys like. But anyway, until I can get that word out my vocabulary, then I will continue to do what I gotta do and try to limit. I'm on the time and second. But anyway, resilient family, resilient queen, resilient. I know you all are resilient, some form, shape, or the other. Big shout out and big thank you guys for supporting. So when you support my Restream before I go, I will encourage all of you that comment, support, and I encourage, but I will also say if you wish, leave a comment so that even if it's not a comment, a thumbs up, a heart, or whatever you left in the chat though, not just playing it up, but in the chat, then going forward when I come I can acknowledge you guys. So I don't have to think about when I want to do the shout out, so I can make sure I shout everybody out. Maybe every other day, maybe twice. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. So let's not just run my mouth. Let me think about it. So I can make sure everybody that is gonna come on the Restream get a shout out. And to my likers, my sharers, my well wishers, my silent partners, you guys know I call you guys silent partners. The people who don't want to be on camera right now. What I mean camera, they want to be up in the resilient face. They're watching, they might not subscribe, or they may subscribe, but they don't want to deal with resilient queen in the public domain. Some people, we are silent partners, even in business, real business, we are silent partners. Big shout out to you guys, because you guys, when I look at my statistics, it shows, I keep saying statistics, but when I look at the analytics, it shows how much you guys are really supporting Resilient Queen, as well as my subscribers. So I want to say big shout out to you guys, and also big shout out to all the people who would have come and left because they had played a role in me reaching 1,000 subscribers. So even if they're no longer with me, I want to also thank them for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, whether they're here and they're no longer here, when I mean no longer here, they no longer subscribe. I want to say also a big thank you to them because they really push my channel to the next level as well. Because everybody matters until they don't matter anymore. That means they divert, they go on somewhere else, they got blessed somewhere else. So that's fine. That's natural. Then they could say, all right, then you know what? Whatever Resilient Queen is offering, I no longer interested, so I wish to differ. But then also I will also encourage families before you sub to Resilient Queen, check out some of her videos, check out some of her content. And if it's not resonating with you, or you have a mixed reaction or mixed emotion or whatever, I would suggest before you hit that subscribe button, please check me out first, and then from there you can take it from there. You understand? Because with Resilient Queen, you never know what part of her you're gonna get. You know what I mean? And it's life, it's natural. For me, I always say it's never, I can't always say I'm gonna be 100% positive because it's life. You know, negative and positive make this world up. But what I want to work on is to always try to be as 100% as possible in a lot of stuff that I can share. Stuff that I can share, I have to keep it off me. All right. But when I can, I will. So big shout out to you guys again, and thank you guys so much for
Thank you for the
stopping
love
by.
you send
Appreciate
my
you all.
way.
So anyway, guys,
You're
I'm
the
not
spark
staying
that
no
lights my
longer because the
everyday.
girl is tired
Through
because
the
I had a long
highs
day
and the
today
lows, I
and
find
everything.
my
So
part.
big shout
Because
out to
of
you
you, I
guys,
sing
and
with all
until
my
then,
heart.
your queen
Oh, my
is
rock, my
out.
jewel, my
Have a
ride
blessed
or
night,
die.
family.
You lift
Happy
me up when
Monday
I'm
to
reaching for the
everyone, and
sky.
we'll see you tomorrow
Through the
morning. All
storms
right.
when the
So
calm
bye.
will stay
Bye
true.
bye, family. Thank
Can't
you
stay
guys.
in the
Bye, well
dark, I'm
wishers. Bye,
grateful
silent partner.
for
Bye,
you.
everybody. Have a blessed night.